Congratulations to Jaron Ennis for his spectacular knockout victory over Lipinets. One thing for sure about Boots Ennis, he impresses me more and more every time he steps up in competition. The better the competition, the better he gets, displaying more of his arsenal. Jaron Ennis is so versatile that it's fair to say he is both Errol Spence and Terence Crawford's biggest threat to this day. I mean, nobody have stopped Lipinets before. This man is a veteran. He retired Lamont Pearson and have only lost to Mikey Garcia. So I have to give Lipinets a lot of props because he came to fight. More importantly, he came to win. There's been dozens of fighters that turned down a fight with Jaron Ennis. So win or lose, Lipinets will always be a warrior. Now we know the second hottest contender that's on the come up at the same time as Jaron Ennis is Vergil Ortiz. Both Jaron Ennis and Vergil Ortiz just fought a former world champion. And it's fair to say that Jaron Ennis looked more complete. He had the better performance. However, I would love for these two to mix it up. Nevertheless, Jaron Ennis' next fight should be even a better opponent. Lipinets was a top 10. Now Jaron Ennis is looking for a top 5, a top 3 against maybe like a Sean Porter, Ugas, so on and so forth. Now, one thing we do know, Sean Porter has the deepest resume in boxing, arguably. In the deepest division in boxing itself, welterweight. However, Sean Porter already came out and said on his own podcast, he's not interested in Jaron Ennis right now. So even though Jaron Ennis is in the deepest division in the sport of boxing, I truly believe it's going to take some time for him to get a top 3 opponent because of the level of threat he brings to the table. For the moment in time, a fight with Vergil Ortiz, Mikey Garcia, Sean Porter, Ugas, all of these fights will be lovely and a great test for Jaron Ennis. A fighter that has so much potential in boxing. The sky is the limit. The ceiling is the sky. Because the skill set he displayed tonight is up there with the elite. Even Mikey Garcia didn't have his way with Lipinets all night. On the other hand, Jaron Ennis, he was in control from round 1. Jaron Ennis was so comfortable in the ring that in round 2, he turned up the gas so much he tried to get Lipinets out of there. He was walking Lipinets down, and on the verge of another man down, Lipinets landed a nice right hand, a crispy right hand in fact, which kept Lipinets in the round as the punch got Jaron Ennis' attention, which kept him off Lipinets for the remaining of the round. However, in the third round, Jaron Ennis took it to another gear. He was so comfortable in the inside with Lipinets, which, mind you, that's Lipinets' home. Jaron Ennis was cooking in the kitchen with all type of tools. I'm talking about Jaron Ennis hit Lipinets with everything but the kitchen sink. I mean, I don't know how Lipinets stood up. I have to give him a lot of props for being a warrior. Nevertheless, the onslaught continued until the 6th round, where Jaron Ennis closed the show. With that being stated, Jaron Ennis is must-see TV. He's a very exciting fighter with an infinite amount of potential. Jaron Ennis called out Errol Spence and Terence Crawford. That's another video for another day. For the moment in time, drop your thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe below and click on the notification bell to be continued on the next episode of AKHi TV. Peace. We on to the next one.